What up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Downtown Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Friday, November 16th, 2018, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for the Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Honey, you call me? What's up? Honey, I'm on the phone with I'll be there shortly. Bruce Willis battles James McAvoy in the latest teaser trailer for director M. Night Shyamalan's upcoming crossover thriller, Glass. The clip released Wednesday features Willis' superpower David Dunn throwing a table at McAvoy's demented beast as he protects a group of cheerleaders from the formidable foe. The pair engage in another destructive fight after the beast escapes from a mental hospital that was also housing Dunn and Samuel L. Jackson's character, the villainous Mr. Glass. Jackson says in the teaser, "Some of us don't die with bullets, some of us can bend steel." Glass is set to arrive in theaters on January 18th. Sarah Paulson and Anya Taylor-Joy are also set to star. The film will work as both a sequel to Unbreakable and Split, both directed by Shyamalan. Lucy Hale has been cast in Sony and Blumhouse's upcoming film adaptation of the classic television fantasy Island. Hale will be featured in the film as a guest on the titular island, which grants the wishes of its guests in unexpected ways. The actress joins a cast that includes Michael Pena and Mr. Rourke, the host of The Mysterious Island, and Crazy Rich Asians star Jimmy O. Yang. Fantasy Island is being directed by Truth or Dare hammer Jeff Wadlow, who co-wrote the script with Truth or Dare writers Chris Roach and Jillian Jacobs. Jason Blum is producing the project. Fantasy Island ran for 7 seasons from 1977 to 1984 on ABC. The series featured Ricardo Montalban portraying Mr. Rourke, where Hervé Villechaize appears as Mr. Rourke's psychic Tattoo. Hale is best known for starring as Aria Montgomery on Pretty Little Liars. She also appeared in Truth or Dare and Netflix's Dude. Eva Longoria is attached to direct and star in a new comedy film for Universal titled 24/7 that will also star Kerry Washington. The film will serve as Longoria's featured film directorial debut, which follows a group of female accountants who team up against a group of men in order to solve a fraud case that will save their jobs. Filmmaker Paul Feig is producing the project alongside Longoria, Washington, Jesse Henderson, and Ben Spector. Sarah Rothschild is penning the script. Longoria will next be seen in Paramount's starred the Explorer live-action film. The actress has previously directed multiple episodes of television for programs such as Blackish, Jane the Virgin, The Mick, LA to Vegas, and Telenovela. Will Forte and Heidi Gardner are lending their voices to the television anchors at the center of Syfy's animated series Alien Newsdesk. Forte and Gardner's character will read the news and offer commentary on the actions of the universe's most baffling species, the inscrutable humans of planet Earth. A press release says the weekly half-hour comedy was created by the producers of Saturday Night Live and is set to premiere early next year. Chris McCumber, the president of Entertainment Networks for NBC Universal Cable Entertainment, said in a statement Thursday, tackling news, politics, and entertainment from the perspective of alien newscasters completely puzzled by our human ways. Alien Newsdesk is a fun, irreverent way to put a uniquely sci-fi spin on the late-night current affairs genre. Gardner is a current SNL cast member who previously worked on Crackle's cartoon Super Mansion. Forte is an SNL alum. He also starred on the sitcom Last Man on Earth for 4 seasons. The Big Sick and Silicon Valley actor Kumail Nanjiani is to star in an episode of the new version of The Twilight Zone. When asked for comment, he responded with "Arg." Nanjiani tweeted Thursday along with the link to a news story about his casting. Get Out filmmaker Jordan Peele was previously announced as the sci-fi horror anthology show's host and narrator, with Adam Scott and Sana Lathan booked to star in the standalone story for the CBS All Access series. The original Twilight Zone ran from CBS from 1959 to 1964, and it remains popular in reruns. The network's streaming division announced a year ago that it's planning to reinvent it for a 21st century audience. Oscar-winning actor J.K. Simmons is the guest star in the Hulu revival of the mystery dramedy Veronica Mars. Showrunner Rob Thomas tweeted Thursday, "We had a lot of #partydown guest stars we love, but maybe none more than J.K. So nice we used him twice. Simmons, #Veronica Mars. Simmons will play Clyde Prickett, an ex-con who served 10 years for racketeering and is now working as a fixer for real estate developer Dick Casablancas, portrayed by David Sarek, EW.com reported. Simmons is known for his work on the television shows Oz, The Closer, and Counterpart. His film credits include Whiplash, Juno, and Sam Raimi's Spider-Man trilogy. Thomas shared a photo this week of the first table reading for the new Veronica Mars, which is expected to start streaming next year. Gathered for the snapshot in what appears to be a conference room are Kristen Bell, Jason Dohring, Patton Oswalt, Clifton Collins Jr., Don Lewis, Piercy Deggs III, Darren Norris, Enrico Colantoni, Isabella Valdick, and David Sarek. The sequel series was announced in September. Veronica Mars, which follows a witty and resourceful private detective played by Bell, initially ran for 3 seasons from 2004 to 2007. A crowdfunded film was released in 2012. Hugh Grant is co-starring with Nicole Kidman in the HBO limited series The Undoing. Penned and produced by David E. Kelley, the 6-episode drama is based on Jean Hannah Corlitz's novel You Should Have Known, Variety said. The Hollywood Reporter said Grant will play Jonathan, the missing doctor husband of Kidman's Grace. Grant and Kidman have both had success with television projects as of recently. Grant starred in the BBC One Amazon miniseries A Various English Scandal, while Kidman is going into the second season of HBO's Big Little Lies with Meryl Streep, joining the cast as the mother of Kidman's character Celeste. Former First Lady Michelle Obama read out a number of statements on Jimmy Kimmel Live that she couldn't have said during her time at the White House. The comedic statements were devised by Kimmel on Thursday. He said that Obama no longer has to watch her tongue and can say whatever she wants. Obama said Land laughed while reading from a card. The whole 8 years we were in the White House, we used Laura Bush's Netflix password. She continued about her children and said that her daughters would agree with the same statement. I'm not sure which one is Sasha and which one is Malaya. Obama finished the segment by mentioning actor George Clooney. She says, Clooney is my freebie. Obama appeared on Jimmy Kimmel Live to promote her recently released memoir titled Becoming. The memoir chronicles Obama's life before the White House, her time as First Lady, why she is unlikely to run for office, and that she is not a fan of mean-spirited politics. Amy Schumer posted on Instagram a photo of herself in a hospital bed after she was forced to cancel a stand-up show in Dallas. Schumer was pregnant with her first child with husband Chris Fisher, who was hospitalized due to suffering from hypermerossive gravitanium, a condition which causes severe nausea, vomiting, and weight loss, according to the American Pregnancy Association. Schumer captioned the image on Thursday, Texas, I'm deeply sorry. I've been really looking forward to these shows. I have to reschedule. I'm in the hospital. I'm fine. Baby's fine, but everyone who says the second trimester is better is not telling the full story. The photo featured the comedian resting on a hospital bed. She continued, I have been ever more ill this trimester. I have hypermeris and it blows. Very lucky to be pregnant, but this is some shit. Sending so much love to the doctors and nurses taking great care of me and Tati. They are cool as hell. And Texas, I'm really, really sorry, and I'll be out there as soon as I'm better. Schumer recently made headlines when she showed off her baby bump on Instagram during an outing with friends. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Lisa Vanderpump says she hasn't quit the popular Bravo series. The 58-year-old television personality denied reports she left the show ahead of season 9 while attending her Vanderpump Dog Foundation Gala Thursday in Los Angeles. She told Entertainment Tonight on the red carpet, "I am in the show. I have not quit, and if I did quit, it wouldn't just be a leaked story. I would be upfront, and I have a lot of loyalty to the production company and the network." Vanderpump shared similar sentiments with people at the event. The star says, "If I had quit, I would have said it. I never had a problem with kind of coming forward, speaking my mind." She added, "I'm in this season. Obviously, there are some parts I miss, and you'll see why. I think maybe we'll have a better understanding when you watch the show." The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Season 9 will premiere in 2019. Vanderpump says her future with the series for Season 10 and beyond is unclear. She explained, "It's like saying I am going to the Christmas party next year. You don't know, do you? If the timing was right and I feel good about it, sure." E! News reported Wednesday Vanderpump will leave Real Housewives of Beverly Hills after Season 9. The television personality has starred on the show since its premiere in October 2010. Former couple Kourtney Kardashian and Scott Disick strike a pose in a new family photo. Kardashian shared a photo with Disick and their sons Thursday on Instagram from their recent vacation in Bali, Indonesia. Kardashian, Disick, 8-year-old Mason, and 3-year-old Rain pretend to surf in the playful snapshot. The pose has received over 2.1 million likes as of Friday morning, with many remarking in the comments. One person wrote, "Can you guys please get back together? Love always wins." Another added, "I love seeing Scott with you all." Kardashian, Disick, and their kids visited Bali with Kardashian's sister Khloe and her daughter True Thompson in October. Khloe shared a sunset photo of herself and True during the trip. She wrote, "In my life, I don't see I have ever seen a sunset more beautiful than the one I witnessed in Bali. Thank you for the memories baby True and I are creating." Kardashian and Disick, who split in 2015 after 9 years of dating, are parents to Mason, Rain, and 6-year-old daughter Penelope. Kardashian and her kids were forced to evacuate their home last week due to the California wildfires. She wrote on Instagram, "I pray that everyone is kept safe and protected from these fires. No Calabasas tonight." Oscar-winning screenwriter William Goldman has died in New York at the age of 87. Goldman penned the scripts for the classic films Misery, The Princess Bride, All the President's Men, and Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Deadline.com said Friday the author was surrounded by family and friends when he died at his Manhattan home after months of declining health. His daughter Jenny told the Washington Post the cause of his death was complications from colon cancer and pneumonia. Renowned journalist Mike Lupica tweeted on Twitter, "The great William Goldman, my dear friend of 40 years, passed away this morning at the age of 87. All he did in the same career was write The Princess Bride and Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid and the screenplay for All the President's Men." And that is a short list. Screenwriter Cinco Paul tweeted, "A great screenwriter God just passed away. William Goldman. His books Adventures in the Screen Tray was my first screenwriting Bible. His scripts for Butch Cassidy and All the Men's President won Oscars, but for me The Princess Bride is his masterpiece and greatest legacy." Goldman, who wrote those stories, was 87. Country music star and former Hee Haw star Roy Clark died Thursday at the age of 85. Clark's rep told TMZ the singer-musician, who was dubbed a super picker due to his talent on the guitar, died of complications from pneumonia at his home in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Clark's publisher confirmed the news in a press release to WKRG News 5. The country's music star is survived by his wife of 61 years, Barbara, and his 5 children. Clark was born in Marion, Virginia in April 1933 and raised in Washington, D.C. He was introduced to music by his father, who played in a square dance band, and took him to free concerts in the area. The honeymoon freelance singer initially played banjo and mandolin and was gifted his first guitar at the age of 14. He proved a natural musician and was invited to perform at the Grand Ole Opry after winning a banjo competition in 1950. Clark released his debut album, The Lightning Fingers of Roy Clark, in 1962. He appeared on The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson and American Bandstand and landed his own show, Hee Haw, which co-starred Buck Owens, and ran from 1969 to 1992. Clark released a number of albums over his 3 decades and was known for such singles as Yesterday When I Was Young, Thank God and Greyhound, Come Live With Me, and Think Summer. He was inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame in 2009. Clark was 85. Kim Porter, the model, actress, and singer who famously dated Sean Diddy Combs and shared 3 children with the rap mogul, died at the age of 47. Porter was found dead Thursday inside her home in the Los Angeles neighborhood of Toluca Lake, the Los Angeles County Medical Examiner's Office says. The cause of death has not been determined. pending an autopsy. Authorities are investigating the matter. Combs' publicist, Cindy Berger, confirmed Porter's death. She says, "Sadly, I can confirm the passing of Kim Porter. I ask that you give the families privacy at this time." Porter was a member of the music groups Three Brown Girls and Girl Six. She starred in several films and television shows, including 2001's film The Brothers and series Wicked Wicked Games, in addition to modeling. Porter and Combs dated off and on from 1994 to 2007. The pair shared 3 children together, including sons Christian, 20, and 11-year-old twins daughters Jesse James Combs and Delilah Starr Combs. Porter and Combs also raised Porter's now 27-year-old son Quincy together, whom she shared with singer Albie Shore. A number of celebrities reacted to Porter's death on Instagram and Twitter, including Kevin Hart, Gabrielle Union, and 50 Cent. Hart says, "R.I.P. Kim, you are a beautiful person inside and out. My prayers go out to the entire family. At Diddy, you and your family are loved by so many. You're God's child, and He will see you and your entire family through this. Stay strong, man. Nothing but love for you." Union says, "This is awful, praying so hard for her children and her loved ones. Hashtag R.I.P. Kim Porter, sending so much love and her babies, my God." And 50 Cent says, "R.I.P. to Kim Porter. I send my condolences to her friends and family. She will be loved and will be missed dearly. I know Puff is hit right now. He loved her for real, soulmate type shit. Chin up, Puff, positive vibes only." Porter was 47. Snoop Dogg is set to receive the 2,651st star of the Hollywood Walk of Fame on November 19th. The rapper will be honored with the star during a ceremony on Hollywood Boulevard in front of the studios where Jimmy Kimmel Live is filmed. Kimmel, rap mogul Dr. Dre, and music producer Quincy Jones will be on hand to honor Snoop Dogg, along with the music star's wife Shantae and other family members. Snoop Dogg has released 17 studio albums since 1993 and sold over 35 million copies. Snoop Dogg has also appeared in films, won an Emmy Award for his role as an executive producer and co-host of VH1's cooking show Martha and Snoop's Potluck Dinner Party, which also stars Martha Stewart. Hollywood Walk of Fame producer Anna Martinez said in a statement, "Snoop Dogg is one of those people who can do anything. He raps, he acts, he hosts a television show, he cooks and helps community kids with his philanthropic work. He is a man of all ages, and we welcome him to our Hollywood Walk of Fame." Comedian Sarah Silverman was recently honored with the star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Billy Idol has officially become a U.S. citizen. The U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services announced on Twitter. The USCIS posted photos on Wednesday of Idol receiving his documents during a naturalization ceremony in Los Angeles. The USCIS said in reference a line from the singer's hit song White Wedding, "It's a nice day for a naturalization ceremony. Congratulations, Billy Idol, on becoming a #new U.S. citizen." Idol is featured holding up a U.S. flag and smiling as he receives his documents. Idol, who last released his 8th studio album in 2014 titled Kings and Queens of the Underground, is set to begin a 10-show Las Vegas residency at the Palms Casino Resort in 2019. And now let's take a look at what happened on this date in entertainment history. On this day in 2001, the first Harry Potter film opens. The British author J.K. Rowling's star creation, Bespectacled Boy Wizard, Harry Potter, makes his big screen debut in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, which opens in movie theaters across the United States on this date in 2001. Based on the mega best-selling fantasy novel of the same name, the film, which co-stars Daniel Radcliffe in the title role, went on to become one of the highest-grossing movies in history. The first Harry Potter book, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, debuted in Great Britain in 1997 and was released in the United States the following year under the name Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Children and adults alike were captivated by the stories of Harry, his friends Ron Weasley and Hermione Granger, their adventures at the Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, and Harry's struggles against his main enemy, the evil Lord Voldemort. Rowling, who was born in England in 1965, first got the idea of Harry Potter while she was riding a train from Manchester to London in 1990. She began writing the first book that night and finished it while living in Edinburgh, Scotland, where she struggled financially as a single mother and battled depression. Her complete manuscript was turned down by a number of publishers before she got a book deal with Bloomsbury Publishing in August 1996. Rowling went on to pen a total of 7 Harry Potter novels, all of which became international blockbusters, selling more than 400 million copies and being translated into 60 languages in all. The book also spawned a series of movies, video games, and other merchandise that made Rowling one of the wealthiest people in the entertainment industry. The first Harry Potter film was directed by the American filmmaker Chris Columbus, who previously credits include Home Alone and Mrs. Doubtfire. Prior to being selected to play Harry, Daniel Radcliffe, who was born on July 23, 1989 in London, had appeared in the BBC production of David Copperfield, as well as the 2001 film The Tailor of Panama, which starred Pierce Brosnan. British actors Rupert Grint and Emma Watson were chosen for the roles of Harry's friend Ron and Hermione. A roster of celebrated actors took supporting roles in the film and its various sequels, including Ralph Fiennes, Maggie Smith, Alan Rickman, Emma Thompson, Richard Harris, and Gary Oldman. And that is your entertainment report for Friday, November 16th, 2018. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back on Monday to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Everyone have a great weekend. Good night, and God bless you all.